So it's time to do it. It's time to settle one of the biggest debates in motoring. Are women drivers better than men? Are men better than women? Who is more likely to be involved in a roadside accident? Let's have a look at some data. Let's try and solve this because it is very interesting actually. So this is from a study originally by the Guardian newspaper here in the UK, and also it is on the RAC's website too. Now there is an American article I'm going to read after this as well, so a bit of a transatlantic thing, because at the end of the day I think the vast majority of people who are subscribed and comment and watch our videos are from either the UK or the US. So I feel like we should go with both of these. So let's start with the British one here. So like I said, this is from a study in the Guardian newspaper and it's recorded here on the RAC. So I'll just read from the article. So the data has revealed that the gap between men and women has increased over the past 10 years. That's in regards to having accidents on the road. Road accident and journey data over 2020 and the first 6 months of 2021, so that 18-month period, show that 4,363 male drivers were involved in accidents compared to just 1,473 females. So i.e., 3 times more likely to be in an accident if you're a man compared to a woman. That is an incredible disparity. Overall, that means that for every 10 million car journeys involving men, they are caught in 2.8 serious collisions compared to just 1.04 for female drivers. Now 10 million seems like a lot. Remember how many car journeys that you go on, even per day. Like I go on 2 or 3 little ones per day usually. The Guardian's analysis looked at data that began in 2002 and has revealed that the number of men involved in these accidents has steadily risen from about 2.2 incidents per 10 million journeys in 2010. The data does not include cases where the sex of the driver wasn't recorded, which is fair enough. It's fair enough on that one. Due to the data being recorded during the pandemic, the total numbers of collisions has fallen. It's fair enough. But now they're back to what they were. But still, the averages will remain the same. That's not really going to change, to be honest. And around a third of crashes and serious collisions involving pedestrians resulted in major injuries or death for male drivers. That's a bit morbid. Male drivers are also more likely to die in a road collision. Shockingly, according to the Department of Transportation, of all the drivers who die in all road collisions last year, 78% were male. Wow. Data from road safety charity Brake stated that men were more than 3 times as likely to break the speed limit compared to women. The same survey revealed that 30% of men admitted to driving over 100 miles an hour to just 9% of women. This is why women live longer than us. This is a textbook example of it. They don't do stuff like that for the most part. Further analysis from The Guardian found that 1 in 4 pedestrian deaths in Great Britain involve being hit by a truck, van or bus rather than car or bike. So yeah, interesting stuff there from the UK. Well, what about America? Do things change? Let's have a look. So according to this article here by Malman Law, who are some lawyers over in Chicago, and take this with a pinch of salt if you wish, but let's have a look at the facts that are in here. So men are generally more likely to be involved in car accidents than women. However, women often face more severe consequences from accidents. For instance, young female passengers in light trucks have 10% higher risk of fatality compared to their male counterparts in similar situations. Additionally, women are at greater risk in frontal and passenger side collisions. So interesting. So men still are more likely to be involved in accidents, but women, according to this, are more likely to be injured more seriously than men in America. But what about deaths? What about deaths? Well, this does go to men, unfortunately. So it's reported that crashes with male drivers are more severe. Another study done by Scottish researchers in 2004, so it's quoting something from the UK anyway, stated that male drivers cause 94% of accidents that cause death or bodily harm. Wow, 94%! They also report that males are more likely to speed, drive without the seatbelts on, and drive while intoxicated. Since 1982, speeding has been a contributing factor in driver deaths for men more often than women. According to Insurance Information Institute, male drivers were responsible for 37,477 fatal crashes, while women were responsible for just 13,500 fatal accidents in 2017 in the USA. The University of Michigan reports that women drive less, yet have a lower fatality rate per mile. So that's something that you need to take into account, like how much they actually drive, how much actually, how often women are driving and so on and so forth. So that's part of it too. But yeah, so basically guys, whether it's deaths, whether it's injuries, whether it's DUI, whether it's speeding, Men are worse drivers than women. There we go. It's proven. I am sure that will not cause anybody to get irate in the comments whatsoever, not least because I'm pretty sure the vast majority of the audience on the motoringchronicle.com are male. So there we go, lads. We're just idiots. We just can't drive. Or at least we can't drive as well. So, and I know there's other factors to it as well, of course, because, you know, you still, you know, we'd rather, people can be idiots, it doesn't matter what gender they are at the end of the day, people can be bad drivers, but on average, according to the stats, they don't lie, whether in America, whether you're in the UK, you're more likely to be involved in an accident if it's a male driving than a female. So there we go. Thoughts in the comments as always, guys. Have it out if you want to have a little debate, I'm sure, but I don't think you can argue with this evidence really. But I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below, and of course keep it subscribed to the motoringchronicle.com to see much more video content on the world of motoring just like this.